Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gonzo Ewok channel. My name's Ewok.
And mine is Gonzo.
And we're still playing the Outer Wilds.
Yeah, in the last episode, very long episode, we did the tutorial, we investigated the moon, and then the sun exploded.
You also investigated the bumhole of
The bum
Timber
hole.
Hollow.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, and after the planet exploded, all of a sudden we found ourselves right back at the start.
Yeah. Although you have the launch codes.
We do have the launch codes, yes, yeah, right down the bottom left there.
And you'll start with a marshmallow, eh?
Obviously, I think that's got to be tradition. Throw it out, eat it. Hopefully that's not a metaphor of things to come. Right.
So where are you going to start?
I think we should go back to where we were, because I think there was probably more there, frankly.
Okay.
What we'll do is,
That's looking quite nice now. I think that might be your first successful marshmallow.
Didn't even crunch. Useless.
Ah, but he went. Made a lovely love.
Yeah,
I'll get close to the mic for that.
You're going to want the... That was horrible. Went on the ASMR channel, you pervert.
Hold up. You're going to want to get the launch codes from the observatory first.
Wait, did I just die, or...
Have you had a bad dream or something? I won't ask how you got the codes, but hurry up and launch before Hornfels decides to ground you for medical reasons. I want to see whether the new cockpit stays attached during liftoff.
Have we got a new cockpit, or is this the same as the old one? Let's go and have a look. So yeah, what we'll do is... Still the same old ship.
Same old ship.
We'll get ourselves in. We're going to have a look in here, because we can keep track on
what you've been up
what
to.
we've looked at. So this is what we got last time.
If it's got a little exclamation mark next to it, that means it's a new entry since the last time you looked at it. If it's got a little star next to it, that means there's still more to find at that location.
So I think it makes sense to go back and finish that off and see what's going on.
Okay. So you know that the Nomai device was created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals, and the Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. But there's still more to explore.
Cool.
All
right.
Go back to it. Hover over it, and then if you press A, you can put a way marker on it.
Oh, that's handy. Cool.
So you can get straight back.
Right.
So launch number 2. Well, 3 really, because you parked on Timber Hollow once.
Yeah, just exploring the planet. Is there a way to rotate my ship? You can only... I don't think there is. I think you can only rotate.
No, if you look at the top left, if you hold left
LB.
bumper,
There we
go.
I was pressing RB. That's why I got me. That's why I got me.
And if you hold the down button, you can free look around your cockpit.
Oh yes.
So just while they're in space now, hold the R button and look to your bottom right. Sorry, hold the free look button and look to your bottom right. Now that little button there, instantly you're going to crash.
Oh.
But
sorry,
look at it anyway, it's fine. It was a good landing. You didn't damage your ship.
Raise eject cover. No, we're not going to press.
But it's important to know that it's there.
Right, okay.
So now you know that that's there.
Is there anything else I can press in here?
I think that's the only thing.
But if I need to eject...
If you need to eject, that's how you do it.
Right, okay. So, we'll get up. Signal locator. It's only 1 kilometre away. Christ, how close are these planets to each other?
It's a micro solar system.
A shot.
And remember, you do have an autopilot as well.
Yeah, I'll never use that. Christ.
I think you have to use the autopilot when you're locked onto a planet, though, rather than...
Yeah, so I was wondering, the planets all caved in on that side.
Yeah, that's where it got hit. So you discovered that earlier. That was the debris that had came from the dark bramble and hit the planet and left deposits all over the planet.
I mean, it's quite a small planet, really. So, match speed. Press that in.
Remember to rotate.
There.
That's a good enough landing. It's a pretty robust ship.
There. Right. Suit up. Nearly forgot to put my suit on there. Get dumped out.
And then time to explore.
Okay, so wibbly things. We can move these. Which one did we do before? Last time? I can't remember. But when we put that ball in, we'll put it on the glowy blue one. That makes sense. And this spins round.
So, what's this telling you?
It can't find the signal.
So what's that blue thing then?
So it's saying that's the eye.
Okay.
So that's us looking for the eye and it can't find it.
Right.
If I put that in there though and just leave it, can I go downstairs and is there anything more here? Can't run the stairs. There's not. Trees. Scroll. What the hell's this? What do I do with this? I put it in here. That's a scroll. Insert scroll. Right. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may be larger than this eye signal locator is. Annapurna and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there. Ember Twin's like one of them planets out there, isn't it? The two that are going around each other. The heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. Okay, so it's not there. Southern Glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connoy would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long here after the crash. Begin construction on Brittle Hollow, South Pole immediately. Right.
So, what have we learned?
So, they built this, couldn't find the eye. They're going to have to build something bigger that can find the eye, and they're going to build it on Brittle Hollow.
There was something else there that I think you've missed. On the second bit that you read on the far right hand side. Just a small point.
Quantum moon locator.
So there's a quantum moon locator on Ember Twin, but also some of them were stranded there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was talking about a crash over here somewhere as well, wasn't it?
So we found out there's been a crash, there were some people stranded on Ember Twin, there's a quantum moon locator on Ember Twin, and there's a bigger detector on the south pole of Ember Hollow.
It's a good job we've got that map thing.
It ties it all together quite
Yeah.
nicely, so it's really hard to lose your place, and it's really easy to just quickly refresh yourself.
Cool, that'll be handy.
So I've seen this ruin in other travellers' picture, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? It's the coolest day of my life. Time for some official notes. This is some kind of know my locator. It can point to the different planets, which is incredibly cool. But from a little I can understand of the writing here, remember you're the first one with the translator, I think it was built to try and find something specific. I'm not sure if I was able to translate something about the south pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can find more. Just got to get back to the old ship to take off. Totally safe, mostly safe, or stars above.
Alright, is there anything else we can read here? Let's have a look at this. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange has happened when I follow the eye signal. Oh, so I've read this one. Yeah. Okay, was there another scroll there somewhere, did I see? No, I think I've read everything there now.
I think you may have.
Right. So, things spinning. So this must be where the other things that it was trying to locate are. Can I get the bolt? I'll chuck that in there. In theory, this should point to the south bit of Brittle Hollow, and it should point to the bit on Ember Moon. It's pointing at that thing.
No, it's not. It was, but it's not anymore.
Pointing at the sun.
It's pointing at the sun.
Well, it's going to be a bit tricky getting there. Pull it out and chuck it in there.
Timber Hollow keeps getting in the way.
That's pointing over there. Which one's that?
So that is the ocean planet.
Oh, that's Giant Deep. Well, mentioned there as well. Alright.
So if you remember, it said they could point it at Brittle Hollow, Giant Deep, and the Sun, but they couldn't pick up the signal
For the eye.
So now it's going to be pointing towards Brittle Hollow.
Cool. Okay. Probably found everything we need to here.
So where are you heading? And remember, you can use your map to lock onto certain things.
Okay, so most of us get on the Brittle Hollow, South Pole. Why am I counting the Brittle Hollow to investigate something? And we're doing it at the South Pole, so they're tied in quite nicely. Something called the Eye of the Universe. So it's pointing us towards Brittle Hollow. The crash, did it say it was on Embers? Are those people stranded on Embers?
They said they were stranded on the Embery placery.
No, that's where we're going then.
We're going to Ember Moon thing.
Yeah.
Ember Twin.
Ember Twin.
There's definitely a way to get a better map up. I think it might be press the backspace when you're in space, possibly.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. And then you can tag wherever you want to go with your...
So, Ember Twin. That's where I want to go.
You want to go to Ember Twin?
Take off. Right. There they are.
You can use your autopilot?
I can't, but why would you?
So those arrows are helping tell you whether you're on course or not. So you want to get both of those arrows to disappear. Otherwise you're going to shoot past the planet.
It's fine.
Okay, very short episode.
Yeah, I appear to have reversed into the sun there, haven't I?
So thank you for watching this episode of The Outer Wilds.
I'm just making up for the fact last one was such a long one.
Yep. So
I might start using autopilot.
okay. So we've discovered that there was some crashed people on Ember Hollow, and they had a quantum moon locator there. On Ember Twin, sorry. And then on Brittle Hollow on the South Pole, there's a bigger, more sophisticated eye-findery.
Yeah. So I think next time we are going to successfully go to Ember and see what's going on there.
Okay.
Right. Okay, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.